All right. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. It is day 38 out here, and I'm about to show you the most beautiful view. I'm sitting in a fire tower on top of a mountain called Smart Mountain, and I'm deathly afraid of heights, so this took a lot for me to get up here and do this. However, check this out. Look at that. We got a bunch of rain last night. Look at the clouds, the trees. That's just spectacular. What a way to get up in the morning. Wow. Yeah. Look at that. That is just beautiful. I believe that is where we're going today, the Close Big Mountain. We've got to go over that. And yeah, you see the tall one in the background? That is Mount Musalak. I'll be going over that in 3 days. That baby's huge. That's going to be a trip. Look at this. That is just, oh my God, that's fantastic. Okay, now I got to get myself out of here. So, yeah, good morning, everyone. We'll see you down the trail. Day 38. Today should be an easier day than the last couple. I'm not going to say an easy day because there's no such thing as an easy day out here. But I hope y'all enjoyed that first little video clip I had this morning. And understand that I'm deathly afraid of heights. Climbing to the top of that fire tower. Yeah. Anyways, beautiful view from up there. That's why I did it. I wanted to see that view. And it was very reminiscent of Klingman's Dome last year. It's just beautiful. Just raw beauty. Nature at its finest. First 4 miles of the day is basically downhill. So far, nothing too difficult. It's been pretty much a steady downhill. Every now and again, a little blip where you got to use your trekking poles and get over some slick roots and rocks, like there. I've been seeing a ton, and I mean a ton of fresh moose poop, moose scat. I don't know what they call it. We'll call it moose poop. That way, everybody understands. A lot of fresh. Passing some muddy spots from the rain last night. I've seen some fresh moose prints. So there's definitely moose out here. Stayed in the ranger cabin last night, as you all know. It was okay. I mean, it got us out of the rain. That was the main thing. I don't have to worry about a wet tent today. I do not like sleeping in shelters, and in this case, a cabin. It was nice having a door that closed, can be completely enclosed. It was nice having a roof over our head to stop the rain. It was nice not having to worry about hanging my food bag. But what was not nice is that every time somebody rolled over, and there were 2 other people in there in the cabin, every time one of them rolled over or shifted or moved on their air mattress, pretty much woke me up. I use my air pad, but mine is not so loud. I think I discovered last year that by sleeping inside a liner on top of my air pad and underneath my quilt, anytime I roll or move, it makes just the slightest of noises. So, but anyways, yeah, sleeping in the cabin, every time somebody moved, every time somebody farted, every time somebody burped, every time somebody's stomach growled, you could hear it. And, oh, never mind. I was the one doing most of the pooting. And probably did most of the burping. And the other disadvantage of sleeping in an environment like that is that because there's that knee again. Because you're drinking so much water to try to stay hydrated, you've got to get up at least once every night and go to the bathroom. And hopefully this don't gross anybody out, but when I'm in my tent, I use a big Gatorade bottle. When I'm in a shelter, or in this case a cabin, you have to go outside. So it means putting your shoes on, putting your socks on, going outside, going far enough away from the cabin that you need to go. And then you got to come back and try to get back to sleep again. And you have to do all that and trying real hard not to wake anybody up. I don't think I woke anybody up. Nobody mentioned it this morning, so that's a good thing. The 2 people I'm with today, we're all going to the same hostel. I don't know if we're going to hike together. I think we probably will over the next few days, just for safety's sake, if nothing else. But I know that right now I'm planning on staying at this hostel 2 nights and doing a slack pack tomorrow of 11 miles. The guy that I'm with, Cosmo, he is not currently planning to do that. That may change. And then Phoenix, the young lady that I'm hiking with, she hasn't decided yet either. So either way, that's my plan. And I'm not going to change it. It just seems to be the most logical thing to do in this difficult terrain that I'm about to hit. Okay, speaking of difficult terrain I'm about to hit, I'm going downhill, very rocky section. I'm going to stop this for a little bit. About 4 miles into the day, nice water source. One thing we don't have to worry about today is water. It's going to be plentiful on the trail. And, oh boy, I'll tell you what, in the summertime, a little pool down there would be a nice place to take a dip. Not too deep, but it'll cool you off. Very cool. Yeah, literally and physically. Cool. All right, I'm going to get my pack back on. My 2 running partners are up here with me, and we're going to get back on the trail. All right, I've come 4.1 miles. Got the big downhill out of the way real quick. Stopped and took my morning break at the that last little water source that I did a short video clip of. Waited for my 2 at least partners for the day, and they got there, and then I reloaded my water, sucked down a bottle or 2, reloaded my water, and now I'm heading up. Got about a 3-mile uphill to get to the top of this next mountain. When we get up there, we have to call the hostel, let them know that we're on the summit, and arrange to get picked up at the bottom. So I suspect they have a pretty good feel for how long it takes people to get down from there, because after that it's about another 3-mile downhill to get to the pickup spot. All right, I'm going uphill. Let me get through this section. Looks like it levels out a little bit over here. If I can get through here without hurting myself, without trekking poles. Everything throws you off balance. Nothing is straight, nothing is flat, nothing is level. That's the importance of those trekking poles. They keep you balanced. Going up a pretty good little uphill section here. It's not horrible. I don't need trekking poles yet. You know, I like routes going uphill. I do not like routes going downhill. Uphill, they give you something to brace your foot against, as long as you hit it properly. Downhill, it's nothing but a slick piece of wood that wants to put you on your ass. All right, it's getting steeper, so I'm gonna get off here for now. So I'm about 5.7 miles in today, and I've got this big rock scramble that I'm in the middle of. That's going uphill, folks. That's steeper than your staircase, probably close to your attic ladder. I've been in this for about 15, 20 minutes now. Wow, that's incredible. Absolutely incredible. Just beautiful. Again, I've got to this extremely, I don't even know that you can call it steep. It's almost straight up on large boulders. There's no blazes. There's a cairn here, so I'm going to assume that this is the way I go. But I don't understand why it's so difficult to put a little white blaze on a rock. All right, I'm going up. Hopefully it's not the wrong way. Yeah, hopefully it's not the wrong way. You don't want to try to come up this when it's wet. Not fun when it's dry. Wow. This is so spectacular. It's just beautiful. Wow. All right, gotta keep going. I hate it, man, but I gotta keep going. I am 6.9 miles into the day, and I'm on top of the mountain. Look at that. The wind is howling up here. You can see some rain showers over there in the distance. That breeze is blowing. It feels good. It feels good. Don't have to worry about the bugs with the wind blowing like that. Look at this. Man, that's just incredible. It's just so beautiful up here. I've got about 3.3 miles to go to get down where shuttle's gonna pick us up and take us to a hostel for the night. I think while I'm waiting for my other two compadres to get up here, I'm gonna go ahead and use this as my lunch break. Yeah, I like that idea. Cool. All right, get back with y'all in a little bit. So we did the 3.3 miles down to where the shuttle is going to pick us up, and that was an adventure in itself. It was very technical, it was very steep, it was very difficult, and we had an hour and a half to get down that 3.3 miles. That was unrealistic. I'm not sure how they reached that time period, but when I found out about it, I had to put the speed on, and I got down there about 15 minutes after the time we told them we would be down. My two partners, they were coming down so slowly that they ended up getting rained on big time, and they got down 45 minutes after the time that they had reached. Anyways, I didn't take any video of that downhill because it was just too difficult. There's no possible way I could do that. And but anyways, we got down, we got on the shuttle, and it was pouring cats and dogs, and I'm glad we got off. And we are at I don't know if you can read that, the Barn Door Hostel, and I'm going to spend the next 2 nights here. And tomorrow I will be slack packing. I think somewhere around 10 miles. I don't know for sure. I've got to plan my day tomorrow, but that's pretty much it. It's going to be nice to be able to get. Excuse me. It's going to be nice to get out of the weather and in a bed for a couple of nights. So, all right, cool. Thanks for watching, folks. We'll talk to you later.